And so, on something very interesting, A-REECE has seemingly been crying foul after over 160,000 of his streams disappeared. In a tweet, A-REECE came out to say, "Today, 164,000 of my all-time streams magically disappeared. Regardless though, we have made history and I figured I should announce it out myself." Kill the King the mixtape has 3 million plus streams in his first week, and essentially this added more fuel to the conspiracy theories that the system is against A-REECE. However, to be honest, specifically in this context, that is more likely to be filtered streams versus unfiltered streams. Mzansi A-Listers has a very detailed video on this topic on why A-REECE's streams don't count, and if you guys want to check it out and actually understand this subject, the link is in the description. This video is very important. And essentially, unfiltered streams are all streams that a rapper or artist received without the removal of bot-like streams, whereas filtered streams are all streams minus bot-like streams. And essentially, this doesn't mean that you have bots necessarily, but A-REECE's fans do have a tendency of behaving like bots. And that is because A-REECE's streams, or the bulk of A-REECE's streams, come from a very few listeners, which means that his streams per listener tends to be high, which then hurts his streams because essentially in 24 hours, Spotify has a streaming cap, meaning that if you play a certain artist above a certain number of times, not all those streams will count, meaning that Spotify is going to stop counting your streams above a certain number. And they do this to avoid the manipulation of charts, wherein a fan base plays an artist on repeat in order to ensure that they land up at a certain position on the charts. And A-REECE is not the only artist that goes through this, including BTS, which is a famous Asian pop band which had close to 4 million of his streams being withdrawn. However, as Mzansi A-Listers has mentioned before, regardless, the artist still gets paid for all those streams, including the unfiltered streams. The unfiltered streams just don't count towards the charts, and sometimes they get deducted from the overall streams. However, this is very controversial and you guys let us know what you think about this. And the artist sponsor for this video is A-REECE, who's an artist from Pretoria doing hip-hop. And if you guys want to check him out, the links to his music and his socials are in the description.
It got up to your neck. Now all can be a wreck when you're not using the tech. They just needs a fucking jet. They didn't want you out now, but you couldn't wait for another round. They didn't want you out now, but you couldn't wait for another round. They didn't want you out now, but you couldn't wait for another round. The place wasn't the best, you was just a guest, and it took long, but it made you strong. Then came summer, thought of having trauma, couldn't know if it was karma. You didn't get help, next time it won't harm you. Next time it won't harm, it won't harm.